another video. It's your girl D here. If you're new here, well, I just told you, my name is D and I make lifestyle content. I make lifestyle content that chronicles my everyday life. And I'm trying to get back to doing reviews on black and brown owned businesses. So if that's something that you like, make sure that you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you'd like, and turn on the notification bell so that you're notified every single time I upload a video. I was sitting here for like 15 minutes basically ranting about the Israel and Palestine situation because I've been trying to educate myself on this situation for the past like week. As an American, sometimes it can be really embarrassing to admit that we come from a country that's typically on the wrong side of history, and because there's a lot of money and influence and power within the states, it causes a lot of issues domestically and internationally. And reading about and watching videos about this whole situation is just so heartbreaking. And I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna put that in my video, ranting and raving about this situation, because it's horrendous what's happening to the Palestinian people. By the time you guys see this video, you'll already know what's going on and everything, and it just really sucks to be watching this. And I think as Black people, it hurts us quite a bit to see people, excuse me, being treated like this, because this is like our history. We know what it's like for people to look at you like you're animals or like you're savages because they want to control you and try to eradicate you. They're fine with you being successful but not more successful than them, aka Tulsa. Even when people tell us to go back to Africa, you know why they say that? Because I was just having this revelation like a few months ago. They say that because they look at Africa as a whole like it is just one big poor ball. And if they were to threaten us to go back to Africa, then we would become these unsuccessful poor people living on this poor ball. When at the end of the day, you move to Africa, you're probably going to actually live like a human being. You're going to be around people who are like you, immersed in culture that's beautiful and diverse and vast and just amazing, and all of that. They make it seem like everybody in the States, that there's no poverty in the States, like everybody is middle to upper class and all that. I am going to tell people right now that the vast majority of the U.S. probably lives in poverty. It's just that the United States of America has a very good marketing team, aka the media. So they can put out whatever it is to make it seem like everything is honky-dory over here, that it's the land of milk and honey, voila. You all want to come to the States and be like us. No, you don't. No, you don't. But anyways, I just wanted to open up this vlog. I'm trying to think. This week doesn't really have much going on, truthfully speaking. I actually have to go downstairs and check on the dogs because Kratos is a baby and I want him peeing and pooing everywhere. I need to make sure that he's okay, but he hasn't been screaming or hollering. I think it's because he just likes someone to be around, because right now he's downstairs with Maya just sleeping. And I was like, well, I'm not going to bother him. He's perfectly fine. I just have to make sure that when he gets up, he doesn't pee somewhere and goes back to sleep and call it a day. So he is such a cute little guy. Oh my gosh. Like, he is so adorable, guys. Like, he is so adorable. It's just so funny because I told you guys in the previous vlog that it's been a while since my boo and I have had a puppy. And the first night, crying all night. I think I told you guys that, all night, literally for 8 hours straight, just crying. And the thing is, like, we have a bed for him that stays downstairs, but because we're trying to crate train him, the crate is huge and it's downstairs. And so I think eventually we might bring it up here, because I think that even if he's in the crate, I think he's fine. Like, he falls asleep in there and stuff. I think that he just doesn't like to be alone. So I think that if we were to bring it up here, he would be fine. He's definitely peed inside a couple of times. I mean, that's going to happen. He's got a tiny little bladder, so it's not like he can hold it for hours just yet. I'm going to set y'all down because I'm going to unlock the door and so that I can let him out. Now watch. Hopefully you'll be able to see him run there because he's going to come from there. Here he comes. Look at this guy. Oh. He's so cute. Say hi. Isn't he the cutest thing you've ever seen? Like, the cutest thing you've ever seen. He is so adorable. And, I mean, puppy stage, right? Actually, we can chat while I'm folding and making the bed. He's super curious. Maya is not about that life right now. She's like, I didn't ask for a little brother. It's so cute seeing, at least for me, you know, your husband, who has these massive hands, carrying and holding on to this teeny tiny little being. Because I think the only time I've ever seen him hold any sort of being, I say being, right, human or animal, that was a baby, is one of his cousin's babies. I mean, for me, it's like kind of an attractive thing, you know, like, oh, look at my man, he's like being all gentle and fatherly like. I mean, Kratos really is the main star of the show right now. So, but I haven't heard him screaming and hollering and whatnot all day. But that's literally because he just doesn't like to be alone. Mind you, there's no humans in that room that they're in right now. It's just the two of them and the fish. So he's knocked the hell out right now. She's probably asleep too. And it's quiet, which is great. So last thing before I go, because I really do have to go and I have stuff that I need to do. I told you guys that our housekeeper quit, right? We're definitely feeling her absence, unfortunately. So it means that he and I now have to do the cleaning, which on the weekends when she wasn't here, I mean, she wasn't ever here on the weekends, but during any times that she wasn't here, obviously he and I have to clean the kitchen, clean the bathroom, all that kind of stuff. Not a big deal. But we got used to, she was only here for 2 months, but like with us for 2 months, I should say. She would clean the kitchen and the laundry room, like the scullery and everything every day, including mopping the floors and wiping down counters. And she would clean our bathroom every day. Now, it's something that we're not used to. I feel like a lot of people in the States, one, don't have a housekeeper because they're expensive over there. So we're feeling it. We're feeling her absence. We wish her well because it wasn't like a bad parting or anything like that. She just felt like she needed to leave, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. And we don't put that against her or anything. She's a human, you know, at the end of the day. And there was a lot of work that needed to be done here. Sometimes my camera be messing up and it's like I'll push the record button, see it says recording, and then it will stop recording. But basically what I was just saying before was that I am, I'm on Pinterest, and because I've been kind of having a hankering for cake recently. And maybe it's because me and my friend were just talking about this tea room and possibly getting cakes and stuff. I was like, okay, maybe if I go on Pinterest, look at my breads and baking, my breads and baking board, probably have some stuff that I can create with stuff that I have, and you know, I can make something. So I went on Pinterest, opened up my board, and was like, okay, let's see what I can make, because I have loaf tins and everything, so I can see if I've got something on this board that I can make with ingredients that I already have and with the loaf tins that I just got. And so I came across this yogurt cake, and it looks really simple. It kind of reminds me of a pound cake. Okay. Ooh, I'm looking orange. Let's turn on some lights right quick. That's better. I have messed up this kitchen today in attempts to cook dinner and whatnot. So I buy these like chicken strips from the grocery store. They are so good. They're so good. They taste a lot like a chicken tender you'd get in the States. But they're really good. This is spicy. This is what's it called? The brand, Crispy Cuts. It's really, really good. Just throw them in the oven. It's really great for days like today where I didn't really prep for dinner and just needed something relatively quick to put in the oven. And then I made some rice with cilantro, there's salt, butter, and garlic, and it's very good, I must say. but I wanted to come down here and show you what the heck these chicken tenders look like. Now, mind you, they were quite large. So as comparison, here's my phone, right? This is the size of my phone. So they were maybe a little bit smaller than this. Keep this in mind. You want to know what they look like when they came out the oven? Like, this is a chicken nugget. Like, this is literally for children. Mind you, there were like 10 of those things that were that size. And then they all came out looking all shriveled and stuff. Oh, I'm drinking wine, but I'll show you the one that I'm drinking. It's called Jam Jar, Sweet Shiraz. Okay, I think I need baking powder. Oh gosh, it's so chaotic. Like, look at the stove area. It's probably not as bad as some other people would think, but for me, it's bad because that's bad. Over here it's not bad, but it's like, that's typically clear. The only thing that's ever over there is the bread maker. And then all the way over there, that back there where we put the ice maker, it's just full of appliances. But right now, I haven't eaten dinner yet, and I will once I get this into the oven because it's going to take quite a while to make. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be making yogurt cake. Come on now. Come on now. There we go. Like, I spilled sugar all over this thing. Like, why am I a child? Seriously, why am I a child? So I'm putting the baking paper in because this is going to help us to pull out the cake in a much easier fashion. Do not mind the chaos. This is real life. Whatever lies social media tells you about having a perfect, oh shoot. Oh, the toddler. Okay. Whatever social media tells you about having this perfect environment for baking and cooking, they're lying to you. They're straight up lying to you. And this tastes good. This will go into the oven for 45 minutes. And then when it's done, we'll allow it to cool. I'll probably put some icing sugar on there as soon as it comes out, just to kind of let it, seep into the thing a little bit, into the cake a little bit. And then I will pull it out, slice it, let it cool, then slice it. Why can't I speak? Let it cool, put more powdered sugar on top, just a nice little dusting, okay? And then we can slice into it and have it, because I know my boo wants to have some tonight. So you probably can hear the dog in the background. It's time for bed, so everyone's a little But this is the last bit of it, a little cake. Hey folks, welcome back. Ooh, excuse me. To the vlog. I am just checking in. I was like, you know what, let me just treat my boo to lunch or something today, because we don't go out to eat much. It's been a while since he and I have had a meal together, outside of the house. So he's like, I'm in the mood for sushi. But it was just a really nice lunch, just a nice little afternoon out. On Sunday, we have dinner plans at Ethos.